Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It has come to my notice that there's going to be an eclipse on the 8th of this month, 8th April 2024. That should be 2 days from today. That's going to span through the United States of America. Before now, I heard that news, according to astrological predictions, that that the eclipse is going to be one of a kind. Someone told me that about 2 weeks ago or thereabout. And then some days ago, I also came across it on the net. And I somewhat felt the agitation in some people and in some hearts about the significance of that memorable and upcoming eclipse. The important thing is that it's not going to be everywhere. It's just going to span through the United States of America. And that's the reason why I decided to talk about it. We've been seeing eclipses before now, and none has raised a question in the hearts of men more than the one that is coming up, whether or not it's going to come up. But the reason it's been that serious is because religious organizations have made predictions based on the pattern that the eclipse is going to take. And those who read science and astrology and signs of happenings in the universe have come to conclude that if this eclipse occurs, that is going to trigger a time of a new universal beginning. For those in the religious sector, they call it the time of the end. The time when the so-called Great Tribulation will begin. I smile at such predictions, and I'm not letting down on the faith of anyone. But the way men and women are agitated, especially in the United States of America, you can go through the nets, get to find out what is happening there. Some people are bold, but their actions will tell you that in their mind they think that this is going to be chaotic somehow. People are stocking up their houses with food, especially those that the eclipse is going to affect in the areas that is going to be affected. And those who are very much religious are already rushing into churches, especially in the African continent where I reside. I don't have any problem with any eclipses. They're all natural occurrences. But what I have problem with is what happens within here, the hearts of men. What happens in our universe are all outward occurrences. They are of little or no consequence at all compared to what is happening inside of us as individuals. And I want to state categorically that if we want to be afraid, we shouldn't be afraid of an eclipse, a sign in the sky. We should be more afraid of what is going on within our hearts. I started a series about the American dream on this channel about a month ago. Still on it. And it's becoming necessary for us to get to absorb into ourselves the real reason why the United States of America is very peculiar and very much marked out in our world today. It's not just a place for success. It's not a place you troop to make it in life. A place where your government takes care of you. A place where the government provides for all the things you need. No. A place where there's freedom of everything. Freedom to behave and to misbehave. No. True freedom is from the heart. You could be free outside, but you are in bondage inside. The motives of the things you do, the real reason behind your actions, could be your master and that which enslaves you. And if you're a slave on the inside, forget it. You are wasting your time trying to run away from a mere eclipse. So to you who is out there waiting for preparing for probably the dark hours that is going to come upon the earth. Yes, it may be a sign, an outward sign. But if you really love yourself, I think it will be a time not for you to run to churches, to run to your place of worship, to your deities or whatever you call them. But it's a time for you to sit back and reason with yourself. Who are you on the inside? Making the world a better place starts with you. Becoming free starts with you. When you sit with your neighbor and you are gisting, you are talking, what is the motive behind your discussion? The words that proceed from your mouth, why do you say them? I think that is what you should be mostly concerned with. When you stand up to go to work, when you make moves in life, what is the real reason why you do it? What's the motive behind the statements you make to your colleagues, to your partners, to your lovers, to whoever is around you? I think that is what you should be bothered about, rather than a mere sign in the sky. Please, if you're coming across my channel, I will want you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. So subscribe to this station, to this channel, share, and drop your comments, because in subsequent videos I'll be discussing some much more important things. We shall be continuing with the American Dream, the series that I started with. We don't need to bother ourselves or kill ourselves because of a sign in the sky. But if you want to, I will tell you to go into your inner chambers, meditate over your personal life. You don't need to call on any God. If there's a God you should call, it should be the one inside. Yes, because that one is much more dangerous than the one outside. Thank you for listening.